Hi everyone, my name is Marinese. Today I would like to share a dream that I had back on May 18th. I had the dream. Um, it was one night. I went to sleep like a normal night. I was actually home by myself. So I went to sleep. I'm not sure what time that I went to sleep, but I know that around in the middle of the night, all I know when I opened my eyes, I was not in this world anymore. I was not on the earth. I was in heaven. Now, a lot of people, I see a lot of testimonies on YouTube. They talk about, people talk about dream they have about heaven, how it is beautiful. They get to take a tour around heaven. I didn't have that chance, but my dream, the purpose of my dream is for God to show me that heaven was real, because I had doubt heaven before. Now, I always believe in Jesus. I am a Christian, but then I always felt that I have a bigger purpose for being in this earth. I always felt like I am like on a mission, that I need to go out there, preach about the gospel. But I always said, Lord, why do you give all those vision and dreams to other people, show them heaven, but me, I never get to see heaven for myself. So I just wanted to see it, so that it could motivate me more to go talk up to people that heaven is real. So I always have that little question around my head, and the purpose of that dream that night was for me to see that heaven was real. And not only that, it was not a very happy dream for me, because when I opened my eyes, I know I was in heaven. And not only that, I know I was in heaven, and I know I was standing before God. I know I was standing at the gate of heaven, and also I was standing before God. Now, right when I noticed that I was in heaven, the thought that just popped in my head is that, oh my God, heaven is real, I need to go back. But then before that, I was like, wait a minute, if I'm in heaven, so that's mean I died. So when I had that thought, I'm like, whoa, if heaven is real, then I need to go back, because now that I see what I've been wanting so for a long time now, heaven is real, I need to go back to tell the people, to preach the gospel. Now I can do it, because now I've seen it. And when I had that thought in my head, and I hear that very big voice, and I know it was the voice of God, because I felt the presence of Jesus was standing before me, and God was on top. All I could say, he was on top out of the thin air, and the voice of God spoke, and he said, it is too late. God said, it is too late. Now, I couldn't accept it. That was it for me. My time on earth was done. No, I couldn't accept it. Because I know there's so many people that still doubt in heaven. I wanted to come back and tell those people that no, heaven is real. It's real, people. It's real, and especially my mother. My mother is not a Christian, so at that point I was crying. I said, no, I need to go back. I need to go back. I need to tell the people that heaven is real. Now that I've seen it, I need to go back. But then the presence of God, I felt it in my heart. He was so disappointed of me. He was so disappointed of me, and he was very, very angry. I know that. And I was crying, and I said, Lord, you have to send me back. You have to send me back, please. You have to send me back. I need to tell the people now heaven is real. I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. And then this really really bright light. It was a very bright light that just flashes in my eyes. And at that point, I know that I was done. I know that I was done, and I could not accept the fact that, that was it for me. I didn't get to do anything that I was planning on earth. I had so many things to do. I knew I was supposed to do them, but I was not doing them. I kept thinking I could do it later. And whenever the Lord called me, I would say, Lord, I'm too young. Not now. Please give me some time. Give me maybe after, in my 30s and my 40s. But now I'm like so young. And I said, I can't, not now. But that night, I cried for another chance. I did. I cried for another chance. I said, Lord, please, you gotta send me back. You gotta send me back. And then when the light flashes in my eyes, I thought my time was done. I thought the Lord was done with me because I know He was angry. But instead, when I opened my eyes, I was in my bed. I was in my bed. I was in my bed, and I was in my room, and I jumped out of my bed. I grabbed my phone, and I said, I gotta call my mother. When I looked, it was in the middle of the night. It was in the middle of the night, and my mom lives in Haiti, so at that time she was sleeping. I couldn't call her. It was in the middle of the night. I was shaking, and I was crying, and I was shaking. And I said, Lord, okay, thank you for giving me another chance, because now I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do the job that you sent me to. I'm going to do what you want me to. And I said, I won't be shy anymore. I'll tell the people heaven is real. And I also know, I know deep down, I knew it. I just needed to see it. So here it is. Heaven is real. And yes, Jesus is coming back. Because I also had another vision that I will be sharing in another video. Jesus is coming, people. Please. Heaven is real. Believe it or not, it's real. And it is time that we stop doubting and we start following God. Because that day, that night, I thought I didn't have a chance anymore to come back. But the Lord gave me a second chance. He gave me another chance. Heaven is real. So thank you, Lord. I hope God bless you, and I hope this video touched you. And I'll see you in another video.